Yo, what's going on, guys? It's SamSam, and look, today we're going over a wave management tip video, okay? I played this Yone versus Yorick matchup earlier today on stream, and I thought I managed my wave extremely well. So I'm going to give you guys a few tips and analyze a few different scenarios in this game and tell you why I did certain things with the wave, and hopefully you guys can take away and leave this video knowing how to manage your wave a little bit better depending on where your jungler's pathing, how the wave looks, your lane state, get better base timing, to all these different things. All right, and I'm really hoping that this will help at least someone out there manage their top wave a bit better, because it could be rough for us top laners out here sometimes. And I think that's pretty much it, guys, so let's get into the video. Fucking clip it. Oh, let's go. All right, and look, guys, we're gonna get right into it. Okay, so this is Yone versus Yorick top matchup. I have a Lee Sin jungle pathing from bot to top. So immediately what I'm thinking is that I want to pressure Yorick off the wave because I know this is a favorable matchup for Yone. And I want to try to get the third wave in so I can either look for a cheater recall, or if Lee Sin is contesting either the crab or trying to invade, I can crash that third wave and immediately move into the enemy jungle with him. It's going to be very simple. As you're going to see, I'm going to pressure Yorick off the wave, and I'm just going to try to get a third wave crash so that I can do whatever I want. I can either base or invade with my jungler. So as you guys can see right here, I get the third wave in and I look where my jungler is, and he's on Raptors. So immediately I'm thinking I'm not going to even fathom the idea of staying. I'm just going to immediately base, and I'm going to just get my cheater recall off. My jungler's just going to take his red buff. If he needs me for the crab, I will gladly TP to that ward and help him, but getting a free cheater like this is not something I will give up. And as you can see right here, we see Kayn bot, and I see my jungler's going bot side. So this top wave that's coming into me, I'm just going to let it crash. I look for a little bit of a greedy trade here on Yorick, seeing how he'll play it, seeing if I can predict his E. But other than that, there's really not much to do other than just let this wave come in and farm it under tower and just start the process over where we start another slow push. So as you can see right here, the wave is even, but it's on my side. And what this always means is if the wave is even and it's on one side of the lane, then it'll always push to the other, because my wave that's coming out of base right now that you can see, it's going to hit this build up right here in front of my tower before his wave does. So it's just going to be a slow push, and we're just going to look to crash this wave and get another free base off. So right, I clear the wave, I make sure it's going to crash, I just pressure him a little bit just to make sure I get the crash off, and then we just take another free base. I mean, it's basically like a second cheater, and at this point, I've gotten 2 good bases off in a lane that I'm supposed to win, and I haven't had to really pull my jungler towards me to help me fix my wave, and we're in a perfect situation right now. Alright, so once I get back to lane, you see it's going to be the same thing. Now he's building a wave that's going to crash into me, but right, if this wave crashes, we're just going to do the same thing. We're just going to start another slow push. So right here, my team is on the other side of the map. The wave's even on my side again, and I can start another slow push, but if you are contest me on the wave because I'm 6, I'm going to look for an all-in here. I'm pretty sure I do look for an all-in. So yeah, I think the fight just kind of plays out. I think I'm strong enough to fight him, but at worst comes to worst, we're going to trade flashes. So he flashes, I don't have to flash, I just run away. And then from here, I just TP back. My Pyke support actually also had TP and was looking for a play. And as you can see, it doesn't go well. But at this point, wave even on my side again. It's just another push into a crash into a base. Is what it's going to be most likely. So I try to crash this wave, or that's my plan, is to crash this wave. But Yorick actually TPs. But because I have a pretty big wave and he doesn't, I don't think he's that strong, I actually am gonna try to contest him on it because my Pyke was on the same side as me. Once I see Pyke start to move though, I know I have to give up the push, and I'm just gonna let him push it back into me, which is no problem. Alright, so Yorick is gonna get the crash, and then I think what actually happens here is he starts to move, and I'm afraid that he's gonna move mid. So after I clear the wave, because my jungler's bot side and all my jungler's top camps are up, I'm gonna clear this wave, and I'm immediately gonna look for Yorick in my jungle. So I think he's taking red buff, and as you can see, he's actually on our Krugs, and I think I just all-in him here, and I actually am able to kill him. Right, so from this point, I have a tough decision to make. Am I actually going to stay top and try to crash this wave? Because it was even in the middle, but I've already decided to stay. My RE is telling me that Kayn could be top. So I'm going to do a little trick here. I'm going to take this wave, and then I'm just going to do a little wraparound trick and just hope that Kayn doesn't come up here. If he does, I'm willing to die to fix this wave. because my jungler hasn't been on my side at all anyway, and Yorick has no TP. If I die to fix the wave, I mean, it's a gamble I'm willing to take, honestly. So I clear it, I crash it, Kayn doesn't come up here. I mean, we have gotten 3 or 4 decent bases off and not had to pull our jungler to our side. This is like the best scenario that you could be in as a top laner. So I actually make a little bit of a mistake on this wave. I'm going to clear it. I'm going to try to be doing the same thing I've been doing, right? Where I just crash base, crash base, crash base, especially on big waves. But I feel like I should have kept in mind that Kayn has Rift, and if I take a fucking bad trade, then my tower is going to drop. And that's actually what happens here. I looked to all in Yorick, I fucking misplayed the dive, and now I have to base, and now my tower is going to drop. They're just going to drop Rift and take my tower. Now from here, this is probably the best decision I could have made. When your tower gets dropped like this, you have to know what you want to do. Do you want to freeze and just try to let yourself scale? Or do you want to push, crash the wave, and then make the top laner either answer it, or depending on what your team's going to do on the map. Now, I know that I'm pretty strong, so I feel confident enough that if I push this wave and get it under tower, that I can make Yorick come up here and not, you know, be able to help his team now that even though my tower's gone. So you're going to see it happen right now, right? I'm just going to hit the wave, hit it. It hits the tower, and now I immediately move. And because I have this first move and Yorick has to answer the wave under tower, we actually are able to get multiple kills here and take dragon. Victor doesn't see me. It's a free kill. And I literally lose nothing top. I was able to crash wave, and Yorick is trying to panic, push it back, and I'm able to just go catch the next one for free. And that's the power of having good wave management, like understanding that if I get that crash there, that I can move. That's what I've been doing the whole game. It's just I haven't had the opportunity to move to my jungler because he hasn't been on my side. But that's the power you have when you have an advantage over your laner and you can crash a wave, is that you can always get first move like that. You know, it's something that I really think can benefit you guys. Is you have to be able to recognize, you know, when you see a wave and see where your teammates are, what you can do with that information. Anytime I'm crashing the wave, I'm looking at where my jungler is, and if he wants to make a move into enemy jungle, into river, just to help mid, you know, I'm always ready to have that first move because I'm always managing my wave right and always crashing it when my jungler's on my side. But yeah, guys, other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're able to learn something and maybe something that you can apply to your future games. You know, simple things that you can look at. Is your jungler on your side, and do you have crash potential? If you do, crash the wave, ping your jungler to move, get wards in the enemy jungle, get, you know, information. Like, very simple things like this can be game changing, you know, for how a game is going to play out. So I really hope that you guys, you know, got something from this video. You know, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if you liked the video, if you didn't like the video. Was it helpful? Was it shit? Any information you're going to give me is helpful. I promise I will not take offense to it. But other than that, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, evening, morning, whatever time it happens to be for you. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.
Yeah.